Let me know when to start, okay?
Yeah, let's just wait a few more minutes because the participants are very few right now. Does that sound good?
Sure.
So should we start, Dr. Arfa?
Yeah, we can start.
Yeah, so hello everyone, I'm Arid and I'm representing Department of Guidance today. Thank you so much for joining the session. Tonight we'll be discussing ERAS application, including how to craft a strong personal statement, structure your CV, and formation of letter of recommendations. So I'd like to hand it over to Dr. Arfa Masihuddin. She is the founder of Walking Thoughts. It's a platform that has been guiding and mentoring students throughout the ERAS process. So Dr. Arfa, over to you.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. And I hope you're all well. Thank you for having me today, Reach. And it's very refreshing to talk to all the ERAS applicants of the upcoming match because I feel like there's a lot of room to share. There's a lot of information that I can share, and a lot of people can benefit, especially because these are all people who are coming fresh batches. So I'll just give a little introduction about Walking Thoughts and why I am here today. Why, despite not that was a very conscious decision that way with giving spoken English class care providers. Eventually, once I started my helping out my friends with their personal statements and CVs and everything, and they got matched, and was start becoming a hit, and more people they started referring more and more people to me. So then we shifted towards this. During that time, my when I was doing my own house job, so I realized that clinical medicine was not where my heart lay, and I shifted towards health policy and management, from where I went to AKU and I did my health innovation fellowship from there and a master's in health policy and management. And I am now running Walking Thoughts as well as Rufeda Care for Healthcare, which is a mental health wellness organization specifically for healthcare providers. At Walking Thoughts, we have been doing ERAS consultancy for a good 5, 6 years now. And initially, we were only doing personal statements, and then we moved to season hours. And Alhamdulillah, our success ratio has been very good. We've kinds of applicants coming with red flag match include everything that I'm going to share with you today has come from years of experience of working on not one application but on several applications. Again, when you as an applicant go towards this match and USMLE and all, तो आप लोग एक application से deal कर रहे होते हैं, whereas I have simultaneously dealt with a lot of applications, right? And majority of them have had a good success ratio. Of course, goes without saying कि खाली पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट नहीं होती या खाली एक पार्ट नहीं होता आपके डॉक्यूमेंट का. But because you're here and you have invested, mashallah, so much into this journey, then why not give it your best shot and, go ahead and give it the best that you can. So it is with that reason that I am here today, and I hold these Zoom sessions every year. And हर साल कोई नई चीज इस तरीके की आती है जिसमें I feel like okay, this is another thing that the applicants need to know. And how do we keep ourselves up to date? We do that by I do that. I have a team of writers जिनको हम लोग Walking Thoughts पे पूरा train करते हैं on how to write specifically for Iran. And उसके अलावा we're in touch with program directors and chief residents and who are part of our team, and we constantly get applications like reviewed by the residents, at least not the program directors, but the residents. The program directors are only they're my personal connections, and it's only because they give us tips as to what needs to be done, what not needs to be done. So we make sure that the process is transparent, and we help the applicants as much as we can. So in today's session, I will be covering three things: personal statements, CVs, and LORs. So if you can see my screen, I have shifted into presenter mode, so I hope you can also see it in the same way. First, we'll start off with personal statement. Now, I have broken down each bit of information into very good bite-sized pieces so that you can understand that what a personal statement is, इसका purpose क्या है, because for you to understand कि एक चीज को अच्छी तरीके से लिखना कैसे है, you need to understand कि उसका purpose क्या है. ये बिल्कुल वैसे ही है कि for you to be able to treat a gastrointestinal disorder, you need to know what is actually the function. आप pathology पढ़ने से पहले physiology पढ़ें. So उस तरीके से for you to know why your personal statement needs to be very good, or why your CV or a letter of recommendation needs to be very good, you first need to understand the purpose that each of these documents is serving. So with having said that, I'm now moving on to our next slide, which is what is the purpose of the personal statement. The personal statement is that one piece of writing that needs to convey the best parts of you. It is that one piece of it's like that profile picture that is there, going to show going to show everything that about you. अब इस एक पेज के लिए we'll come to the page and word num count and everything moving on, but just think about it. For this one page, this is like a lot of pressure, right? You need to be emotionally resilient. You need to show that you're emotionally resilient. You need to show how you're intellectually brilliant also, and yet at the same time vulnerable and curious. How you have obstacles, and yet you're still humble. So isn't that a lot of pressure on that one piece of paper? It is. But with the right tools and techniques, you'll learn how to and that is what this session is actually about. Towards the end of the session, or you can just put them in the chat box and I will come back to them later. ठीक है, जब मैं सब कर लेंगे, so then I'm going to address those. So if the rest of your application is a human body, your personal statement is its heart. How? Because that will be the one document that is going to exemplify your letter of recommendation and the activities and the human context that they deserve. So क्या क्या चीजें हैं जो आपने इसमें cover करनी है? Basically, if we're going to go in the depth of it, but just on from the tip of the iceberg is that the most formative experiences of your life and how you evolved through them, how they made you a better doctor, a better physician. What's that what's your brand? जब हम बोलते हैं ना, that means what is that unique thing about you? So answering all of these questions and conveying them through this genre requires a lot of introspection and self-awareness. I always tell applicants that please start now. Abhi start करें. April, May is the right time for you to start, not June and July. A lot of pressure. अब आप खुद बताएं, when you have to sit in the middle of doing observerships and in the middle of visa issues and this document and that document, आपके पास कहाँ time मिलेगा आपको कि आप बैठ के सोचेंगे कि okay, why did I even come into medicine? What is my story? Why do I want to go to the US? कोई impressive piece of document produce करने के लिए you need a lot of time. And for that, you need to start now. Do not expect. I have had clients who had reached out to me literally 4 or 5 days before the application deadline, and I refuse to take them on. Because why? Because quality of the work gets compromised. ठीक है, आप 5 दिन में सोच सकते हैं अपनी पूरी जिंदगी की बात, 5 दिन में बैठ के आप नहीं लिख सकते उस तरीके से. You need to start now. And my point is always that when you have invested so much money and when you have invested so much energy and time into the whole USMLE journey, exams, lena, parna, question banks, everything, observerships, तो जब सब कुछ कर लिया तो इसके ऊपर आके हाथ क्यों छोड़े? Why not give it your best? Like, it just does not make sense. If you are going to be a highly trained professional in a highly competitive place, then you have to be that ambitious. You have to be driven. You have to give it your best. You cannot be laid back in anything. So, having said that, पर्पस क्या है? प्रोग्राम डायरेक्टर्स क्यों लिखवाते हैं आपसे पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट? Various reasons. Number one, they need to understand the quality and depth of your thought process. कि अगर adverse circumstances आएंगे, you going to react? Can you work under pressure? Who you really are? ठीक है? That is what they want to know. आपकी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट से उनको ये सब चीजें पता चल रही होती हैं, आपकी बेसिकली जिंदगी की कहानी पता चल रही होती है. They use a personal statement to identify your cultural fit. Believe me, majority of the people of the clients I've worked with and who matched, though majority of those were the ones who were able to define their fit with the pro. क्या मतलब है इसका? मतलब साफ से ये है, देखें इस प्रोसेस को हम क्या कहते हैं? इरास मैच, राइट? मैच. तो एंड आई रिपीट दिस सो ऑफन, मैंने अपने पिछले वेबिनार्स में भी हमेशा मैं यही बात कहती हूँ कि दिस इज लिटरली दैट मैच. जैसे एक मैरिज का मैच होता है, शादी का मैच होता है, दिस इज ऑल्सो दैट मैच. यू नीड टू फाइंड अ प्रोग्राम दैट इज कंपैटिबल विद यू. ठीक है? So if you are able to show that through your personal statement, and again coming to how can you show that through one personal statement that you're uploading, हम अभी आगे की slides में I will be covering that, so don't worry. So that is what you be do, and that is what the program directors are looking for. And cultural fit not just for the program but also the US healthcare system. That do you or do you not have the know-hows of it? अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं हुआ कि अगर आपके पास US clinical experience नहीं है तो आपके बिल्कुल zero chances है. No, the US clinical experience increase your chances, yes, but I also know of people जिनका US clinical experience नहीं था पर उनका अपना home country का बहुत अच्छा experience था, and the way they presented those experiences impressed the program directors. So basically that is the purpose of the personal statement. आपको इस कहानियां और अपनी अपनी कहानी और अपनी लाइफ जर्नी को एक्सप्रेस करना है कि द पर्सन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू विल सी दैट एज अ स्ट्रेंथ. इवन अगर आपकी कोई वीकनेस है, मैं एक सैम्पल्स पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट भी हम शेयर करेंगे, तो जब मैं वो शेयर करूंगी तो आप देखेंगे कि रेड फ्लैग्स को किस तरीके से यू कैन कन्वर्ट इनटू अ स्ट्रेंथ टू इम्प्रेस द प्रोग्राम डायरेक्टर्स. Lastly, they use this to assess your grasp of the English knowledge. They're not taking any other test. OET hai, yes, you have to pass that. But the grasp of the English knowledge is also a big reason why they want to see, why they read your personal statement. So everything meticulously proofread. As the saying goes, how you do anything is how you do everything. वही बात जो मैंने पहले कही थी कि अगर आपने एग्जाम्स वगैरह कर लिए लेकिन अब अपनी एप्लीकेशन में आके आपने उसको सीरियसली नहीं लिया, so that just goes on to show that you're not the kind of person who is going to give it their all or best. Not necessary, पर दूसरे इंसान को यही समझेगा ना. मतलब if you are the program director and you're saying that, oh, okay, this person invested so much time into their education and taking the exam, say sitting for the exams, but now when I look at their application there are so many grammatical errors, it's a very shoddy work, it's not written well. तो आपका क्या impression पड़ेगा आपके ऊपर ना कि this they're not serious, what were they even thinking? You will start doubting the sanity and the intelligence of that person, because any responsible person would not do that. So why may your personal statements be important? Because they are most likely the first impression on the program directors or the chief residents who are there. How? The first and the last paragraph. So do you think कि वो लोग सबसे पहले ही बैठ के आपकी पूरी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट को पढ़ना शुरू कर देते हैं? They go through each and everything. No, they don't have time. Excuse me. What they do is they read the first paragraph first. If it is captivating enough, they will go and read the last paragraph. And if that too is captivating enough, they want to read all of it. That is what they mostly do. Ab zaruri nahi ki it doesn't mean that everyone is doing this. No, there may be a lot who will probably only read the first, then there may be some who will read the whole of it. But that is why the first paragraph needs to be the most important one because it's going to grab their attention. It needs to be captivating and you want them to read the entire personal statement, not just because आपने उस पर इतनी मेहनत की है, but because वो program director को बताएगा या chief resident को बताएगा कि why should you be invited for an interview? Why do you make a strong candidate? Why are you worth their time? So that increases basically your chances of being invited for an interview. So you need to start now. Like now is the time, and that is the reason all these webinars that I'm holding are now. I won't be holding them in June or July because this is the time to start working on it. So yeah, why should you start writing it now? Again, or just a little bit of more thoughts on those on it. Why? Because every person is unique. When I read XYZ person's personal statement, it should not be the kind of personal statement which another person can pass it off as their own. ये वो उसमें represent होनी चाहिए. What strategy works for one person, it's not necessary that it will work for the next person also, for the other person also. So ये नहीं कि आपने अपने दोस्तों की personal statements पढ़ी and you're like, oh, इसने ऐसा लिखा था तो मुझे exact ditto ऐसा ही लिखना है. No, it worked for their life story. It worked for them. It might not work for you. So this is why a lot of time and thought is required, and you need to have you don't have to write a piece of literature that's going to win the Nobel Prize. No, but you need to write something that will at least be good to read. आप खुद भी पढ़ सके. ठीक. This is why please don't put it off till the last moment. Now here's what is the most interesting part, and where we have started listing down everything that needs to be done for this. What actually makes up a good personal statement, the body of a good personal statement? है क्या? A written narrative truly reflecting who you are and is written in decent English. Acha, if you do not, so again, like I said, you don't need to use fancy big words, that is actually a turn off. You don't need to have excellent English writing skills, but you need to have some decent English skills. Unfortunately is a fact. ठीक है, हम उसको जितना भी contest कर लें, ये एक part of the process है जो आपने करना है. उस तो होना चाहिए, नहीं होना चाहिए. Instead of going towards that, you need to focus on how you can deliver your best. So it needs to be written in decent English without grammatical errors. ठीक है, that is the thing. A lot of people who came to me with personal statements जिनकी मैंने review भी की हैं, उसमें मैंने ये देखा था कि they had used very big words and very complex sentences. Obviously, English is your second language. Do you use that kind of language or sentences in your everyday? Obviously, you don't. So why put it in a personal statement when it makes it look like very unreal and unnatural? So that is something you should not be doing. It should be written in simple, decent English, the kind of English that you can actually be able to speak in the interviews also. ठीक है, ये यहाँ पे AI detection वाली बात आती है. I have included a slide on AI detection also. So when we come to that, that's when I'll speak about it. So a first person narrative. And again, I'm repeating, reflecting your true self and written in decent English. I cannot emphasize on this enough. There are no strict rules about it, but it should be relevant to why you want to pursue medicine in the US, and it should be interesting. Concise sentences without grammatical errors and avoiding fancy language. Then also please use American grammar. Don't use British grammar. Make sure that your keyboard is set on grammar. अब length कितनी होनी चाहिए personal statement की? 1 page. Ideally, अब 1 page के ऊपर 550 to 650 words आते हैं, but basically it has to be 1 page Times New Roman, font size 12. ठीक है, क्यों होनी चाहिए? अब मैं एक लॉजिक बता दूं, इसकी लॉजिक क्या है, रीजनिंग क्या है. द रीजन इज दे हैव सो मेनी एप्लीकेशंस टू रीड. वो इतना इतना कितने लोगों का पढ़ेंगे? दे वोंट. So the shorter it is, the concise it is, the more it will appeal to them and it will be easy for them. You need to make your application easy for them to go through. अगर आपने incorrect English use की हुई है and बहुत grammatical errors हैं आपकी personal statement में, तो it will be hard for them to read. तो वो पढ़ेंगे ही नहीं पूरा. You may have great scores, but if it's written poorly, they're not going to read it, and then you probably won't get an interview call. उसको एक पेज तक का रखना है. अब अगर आपके पास, and now I'm going into some very technical details, so I hope you guys will take note of this. one page में from all the personal statements I've written over 5 years, the general concept जो कि एक उसमें से जो pattern in fact निकला है कि average length होती है 5 to 6 paragraphs की with 4 to 5 sentences each. जरूरी नहीं है कि this is not like a hard and fast rule, but this is like the most common pattern that has been observed. Now, avoid fabricating events. I've had a lot of people come to me and say कि हमारी बहुत ज्यादा कोई इस तरह की हैपनिंग इंसिडेंट हुआ ही नहीं था. देयर वाज नथिंग वेरी ड्रामेटिक अबाउट इट. वी हैड अ वेरी सिंपल जर्नी, सो वी बिकेम इनटू मेडिसिन. तो हम क्या लिखें, हम इसको बहुत एक्साइटिंग कैसे बनाएं? सो नो, यू डोंट नीड टू मेक इट एक्साइटिंग. इफ यू डोंट हैव इट, देन फैब्रिकेट events. Don't come up with events. Don't invent incidents yourself. Why? Because you might forget it कि क्या details थी, and if during the interview they ask you details, you will be under so much pressure already because of the interview. Creating a last minute story on spot is going to, if they find out that you're lying, they're going to blacklist you. So this is why we say that do not fabricate events. Even if you feel like your life story is boring, let it be. Stick to that and defend that. How will you do that now? Up simply claim कर लें, whatever it is. Claim that yes, you do not have a very dramatic life story and there have been no such events, but be honest. Be honest in your thought process. Maybe you're passionate about digital health. Include that into your personal statement. Tie that and talk about yourself. Show them what your personality is. Maybe you're a very compassionate person. Talk. ठीक है, तो फिर अपने स्ट्रेंथ्स को इस तरीके से थोड़ा टर्न ट्यून करना होता है. Ensures consistency between your personal statement and future interviews. That is exactly why I said that you do not need to fabricate events. Why? So that you don't have to create interview. Tailor it to your unique life experiences and personality. How? We'll see that ahead. Seek help early if needed, ensuring that the person understands you, your experiences and goals. If you're asking someone to help you write it, make sure they understand you better. What we do our working thoughts questionnaire, and we we interview the client in detail, and then we get it. But if you're asking your friends or someone to do it, make sure it's a friend who knows you really well, or it's a family member who knows you really well. Avoid last minute requests for assistance. All of you have mentors whom you will be sending your personal statements to. Don't send it at the last moment. Again, the same thing. This is why you should start writing the personal statement now, ताकि July तक आपकी personal statement ready हो. Why? Because your mentors, they are busy people. They will be having so many personal statements to review. If you keep on bothering, I think they'll be able to give a very fair feedback. No, they won't. So this is why don't pester them. You have to be very respectful in that. So don't pester them. And do it now so that there's no last minute rush either for you or for them, because last moment के ऊपर इतना pressure होता है. Trust me, I've been doing this for so many years. इतना pressure होता है that you are sometimes unable to think clearly, and in that you will end up making wrong decisions. This is why give yourself enough time margin. And remember that the more you think, the more interesting facts, opinions, and incidents you remember, the easier it will be for you to create a story that is truly representing you. Coming to some writing tools and techniques. Now here I will be sharing how. So you need to explain why why you are a good match, by explaining why you're a good fit for them. How do you do that? You will focus on aligning your personal goals and vision with the programs. If you're writing separate ones for different programs to demonstrate how you're a good fit. For example, अगर आप family medicine के लिए लिख रहे हैं, so your emphasis is going to be on the diversity of age that you come across. ठीक है? Internal medicine के लिए being a mix. Pediatrics के लिए obviously there's a different kind of population you're dealing with. And all of those require a different set of personal traits. Surgery will require you to be paying a lot of attention to detail and precision. Neurosurgery is like you're striking up for a lot of delicate work requiring a lot of precision, a lot of research. Similarly, ER emergency medicine ED will require you, an emergency medicine physician, means that you're not afraid of making impromptu decisions, the pressure. So all of these traits ought to be showed through your personal statement in different ways if you're writing for different specialties. अच्छा, usually ये होता है कि internal medicine and family medicine को लोग switch कर लेते हैं, they just change a paragraph. While you're doing that, make sure that whatever paragraph you're changing or switching is relevant to the specialty. पूरी personal statement को ना relevant to the specialty होना चाहिए, ठीक है? Make sure you keep that in mind. Everyone talks about the American dream, that cutting edge technology, evidence based medicine. You need to write about why it is important to you personally or how it will to the type of baby. What is it that you're taking back from the US? What is it that you are giving to the US? That is what you should focus on. Don't give generic answers. Each paragraph needs to flow logically into the next. ठीक है? बहुत कोहेशन होनी चाहिए उनके अंदर. Why? Your personal statement needs to feel like a story, not a list of answers. ठीक है? एक like your first paragraph should be connected to the second paragraph, which should be connected to the third paragraph. जब आप पढ़ रहे हो तो either chronological order में it makes sense या theme के sense में it's making sense. ठीक है? It should not be पहले आप बचपन की बात लिख दी, उसके बाद आपने यूएस की बात लिख दी, फिर आपने इंटरनल मेडिसिन की आप बात लिख रहे हैं. नो, इट्स दैट्स नॉट हाउ इट्स सपोज्ड टू बी. अ प्रॉपर ऑर्डर नीड्स टू बी फॉलोड कि जब आप पढ़ रहे हैं तो चीजें फॉलोइंग इन प्लेस एंड इट्स गुड टू रीड, इट्स इजी टू रीड. दैट इज व्हाट्स मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. You're using symbols, metaphors, or thematic loops to create cohesion. Symbols and metaphors में क्या आ सकता है? Maybe if you're tying in a hobby अपनी, तो आप उसको उसके अंदर weave in कर सकते हैं अपनी hobby को and relate the qualities of that hobby. For example, if you're a sports person, sports requires teamwork, it requires practice. So isme, that is one theme that you can build your personal statement around, on how you're a good team player and you like to stay updated, up to date with everything that's going on around you, whatever. ठीक है? You can even you अभी आगे मैं इसमें next उसमें बात करूंगी कि you can even use quotations, book or characters, like that's next point, and weave it into the story for emotional resonance. There was a personal statement we wrote in which to use the anime character Kiki's Delivery Service. I don't know if you guys, anyone over here or not, but they used that character and we created the personal statement around that. What did we do? Because that character was showing resilience and determination and a desire to prove herself. So that is exactly we reflected. The first paragraph was about it, and then throughout हमने उस personal statement की theme ही इसको रखा कि perseverance, hard work, determination, ambition to chase your dreams. And in the end, we ended it by ending it in a closed loop with the first paragraph. And it was a wonderful personal statement. It was talked about during interviews also. So that is what you do. Again, जब आप ये quotations use कर रहे हो ना, चाहे वो book की हो, character हो या quote हो, make sure it's relevant. ये नहीं कि आपने स्पाइडरमैन को उठा के ऐसे ही डाल दिया and it's not making sense at all. या आपने Star Wars का कोई reference दे दिया and it's not making sense at all. शर्त ये है कि it needs to make sense. There has been a lot of debate about it कि some people are like no, program directors don't like it, some are like they do. मेरे अपने experience में wherever I have used it, it has worked. The person statement has been appreciated by people interviewing those clients of mine. So why? Because sure कि it's रेलिवेंट. तो जब आप अपनी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट लिख रहे हैं, अगर आपको आइडिया आता है कि आपको इस चीज को इंक्लूड करना है, तो आपको ये चीज का ख्याल रखना है कि वो रेलिवेंट है. ठीक है? इररेलेवेंट ना हो, ऐसा ना लगे कि आपने जबरदस्ती जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ इट आपने पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में डाल दिया. अभी एक एग्जाम्पल मैंने यहाँ दी हुई है. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. These words by Maya Angelou remind me that while patients may forget your diagnosis, they'll never forget how you made them feel. Hope to be that kind of a physician. So you see, it's just blending in. अभी तो यहाँ पे तो कोई पूरी personal statement लिखी भी नहीं है, but this is just one sentence, and I'm trying to give you an example of how it can seamlessly fit in. कमिंग टू हॉबीज, अच्छा, आपकी सीवी में एप्लीकेशन में हॉबीज का सेक्शन है। सो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आपने हर हाल में पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट ही के अंदर उसको मेंशन करना है। इवन इफ यू डोंट, दैट्स ओके, ठीक है। लेकिन इफ योर हॉबी इज समथिंग दैट यू फील लाइक टाइज इन विद योर पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट और एक अच्छी स्टोरी बना देगा, आपकी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट की कर देगा, देन श्योर गो अहेड एंड यूज इट। We've done that with pottery, we've done that with cooking, we have done that with cricket, we have done that with hiking. So if you have singing, even if you have a hobby, again, ये आपके आइडिया पे डिपेंड करता है। यू नीड टू बी क्रिएटिव नाउ, यू नीड टू थिंक ऑफ सम, ऐसे नहीं कि बस आपने डाल दिया जस्ट फॉर द sake of it and the person reading it can tell कि you've just put it in like that। आपको थोड़ा सा क्रिएटिव होके फिर सोचना पड़ेगा कि ओके, what is the way in which I can add this into my personal statement। Now coming to the last point, basically called the I, letting your values, emotional insight and meaning be implied through the tone, detail and restraint। इसका क्या मतलब है? I don't know if you know of what the iceberg theory is, but Hemingway was a great writer and poet। उनकी एक iceberg theory थी जिसमें ये था कि you have to show and not tell, and this is basically what the personal statement is about। If there is one sentence या phrase जिसमें मुझे describe करना हो personal statement को, तो वो यही है कि show don't tell। How? जब मैं एंड में सैम्पल पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट शेयर करूंगी आपसे, so you'll be able to see in that। but उसमें यही होता है कि you things like I am brave, you will just narrate an incident and that automatically will show that you're a brave person। ठीक है। if you are mentioning an incident where you stuck by a patient, so you are not writing that I am compassionate, I'm this, ऑटोमेटिकली आप जो लिख रहे हैं उससे शो हो जाएगा। ठीक है। अगेन, ये सारी बातें जो मैं टूल्स और टेक्निक्स बात कर रही हूँ, जो सब मैं पॉइंट्स की बात कर रही हूँ, यू विल बी एबल टू सी दैट इन द सैम्पल पर्सन स्टेटमेंट टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ दिस सेशन। सो सम की पॉइंट्स, जनरल ऑब्वियस स्कीम्स बेसिकली जो आपकी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में कवर होनी है। व्हाई मेडिसिन, व्हाई द स्पेशलिटी, व्हाई द यूएस एंड व्हाट आर यू ब्रिंगिंग टू द टेबल। ठीक है। Points that can help you brainstorm, ठीक है। Who are you inspired by? What one patient of work experience has left an impact on you? Why do you think you're a good fit for these programs? मतलब, why should they get you? There are so many people applying. What is that one thing that makes you stand out? How can you contribute to the program through your experiences and the lessons you've learned? So these are the main things that you need to be thinking about। अच्छा, अब लिखना कैसे है, स्टार्ट कहाँ से करें? दैट इज व्हाट मोस्ट पीपल आर कंफ्यूज्ड अबाउट। कि खाली ऐसा नहीं है कि पेन एंड पेपर लेके बैठ गए आप और एक वक्त में लिख दिया ना। दैट्स नॉट हाउ इट्स गोइंग टू हैपन। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, find a quiet place and sit and reflect on how your interest in medicine began। शोर शराबे में सराउंडेड बाय फ्रेंड्स, you won't be able to do it। you really need to introspect। बहुत सोचना पड़ता है, बहुत, you might just end up getting to know yourself better down first। like these are literal steps that I have put out for there for you। okay, if you take a screenshot of this and then when you sit down to write, you're like, okay, number one, this is what I have to, number two, literally trust me, if you follow this, you'll be able to do a good job। so then we begin the ideation phase, which you have to plan, brainstorm, and outline. So what, how will the personal statement be? It will be a story like narrative about your journey, any difficulties you've experienced, and the experiences that distinguish you। Once you have written those down, then you will start highlighting them। ठीक है, उसमें से sift out करना है, highlighting those ones which you think are relevant। पहले तो बगैर सोचे समझे अपनी अपनी समझे आपने अपनी ऑटोबायोग्राफी टाइप कोई चीज लिखी है या पॉइंट्स लिखे हैं, देन यू विल स्टार्ट हाईलाइटिंग विच वंस आर इम्पोर्टेंट। हाउ वुड you know that? You will be empathetic now। you will put yourself in the program director's shoes। what if you were them, what would you want to know about a resident? I would want to know if they're a team player। I would want to know that how do they respond in a crisis situation? I would want to know if they're empathetic enough। I would want to know कि how do they deal with burnout? आज की दुनिया में the strategies with your way of dealing with burnout has become very important। So what is it that you think the program director would want to know about their residents? ठीक है, अपने आप को उनकी जगह पे रख के सोचे एंड फिर अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस में देखें, अच्छा दिस seems relevant or this does not. Note down those key points and expand on them, then revise a personal statement. पहले तो आपने खाली उसी तरीके से लिख लिया, पॉइंट्स लिख लिए, फिर आपने उनको डिस्क्राइब करना शुरू किया, एंड वंस यू हैव डन दैट यू हैव अ ड्राफ्ट रेडी. फिर क्या करना है आपने? फॉरगेट अबाउट इट, छोड़ दे उसको. Forget that you've written a piece of personal statement. Why? Because you need to take a break from it. If you will constantly be thinking about it, you will not be able to come up with any kind of new ideas, and that is important for you. You have to give yourself that time. So जब आपने थोड़े दिन का उससे break, after a couple of days, 2-3 days, you come back to it and you will read it with a fresh pair of eyes. And then you will be able to see where you've maybe put in extra information or how you can edit it, how you can make it better. So it's very important that after the first draft is done, you let it simmer for a bit. Process of leaving it and returning to it after a few more days. Then finally give it a final read. जब आपने पूरी उसको 2-3 बार इस तरीके से edit कर लिया, and then you're absolutely sure this is done, then you share it with a mentor for feedback. So consider feedback, but use common sense and logic. क्या मतलब हुआ इस बात का? See, I always say that the more people you share your personal statement with, the more diverse opinions you will get. सबकी अपनी preference होती है. Some people like reading something that is very sentimental. Others will want something more action-filled and straightforward. So you can't tailor your personal statement according to everybody's likes. What you can do is tailor it in the best possible way that reflects and would be acceptable to a prospective employee in a medical organization. ठीक है, दैट इज वॉट यू कैन डू. अब आपको इतने लोगों से जो फीडबैक मिल रहा होगा उसमें आपको ये देखना होगा कि किसका फीडबैक सही है. आप trust me, I've had people I have seen people giving the same feedback to 3 different personal statements. How is that possible? सही है. So a lot of people will give you just insane feedback. You need to be sure about, आपको खुद भी अपना एक अपनी इंटेलिजेंस को यूज करना है. अपने कौन सी चीज आपकी प्रोफाइल को सूट कर रही है एंड नहीं, कौन सी चीज जो है नहीं कर रही है. I always advise that have 2 mentors whom you're sharing your personal statement with. One who knows you, one who does not know you. मैं इसकी भी लॉजिक बताती हूँ. The one who knows you will know कि आपने किस हद तक इसमें सच्चाई लिखी हुई है एंड हाउ मच ऑफ इट इज यू. आपने AI हेल्प करके लिखा है, किसी और ने लिखा है, या दिस इज एक्चुअली यू. ठीक है. Second, the person who doesn't know you, they are like a mock program director or a mock chief resident. बिकॉज वो भी आपको नहीं जानते होंगे. तो अगर कोई थर्ड पर्सन, बिल्कुल ही कोई स्ट्रेंजर पढ़ रहा होगा, तो उसको क्या इंप्रेशन मिलेगा? दैट इज व्हाट द सेकंड मेंटोर विल डू. Finally, aim to your final draft should be ready by July and August. Why? Because अगस्त सितंबर में बाकी आपके पास और आपको कुछ LORs मिल रहे होंगे, कुछ और नई चीजें मिल रही होंगी. You will be under so much pressure that is not the time for you to work on your personal statement. Trust me, even we stop taking orders mid-August, and then लोग आते हैं बोलते हैं अभी तो 1 हफ्ता है, आपने अभी से रोक दिए. तो भाई सोचने में भी टाइम लगता है, उसको लिखने में भी टाइम लगता है, एंड आपको भी टाइम लगेगा उस करने में. So don't leave it. ठीक है. Majority of the people who match, they have already started working on their applications and personal statements way before. Finally, do remember that while it's important, it's not the sole determinant. बहुत सारे factors होते हैं. A lot of documents and all have been shared. A lot of tips have been shared on how program directors are actually making the rank order list. So you'll know it's not the only thing. So some elements that you may want to convey through your personal statement. What are the values that you hold dear? For example, honesty and integrity. That is something you will never compromise on. What is your internal how do you think deeply and differently? How can these are basically what? These are ways in which the programs will know how you can add value to their communities. Are you being unapologetically yourself, or are you trying to pretend and be someone that you're not? And how clearly, powerfully, and artfully are you presenting yourself in writing? That is also Acha, a few things over here. How you can think about standing out. Tech-savvy doctor who loves to perform in plays, right? A doctor who is also into arts. If you are some sort of that kind of a person and you mention something like that in your personal statement, maybe that will definitely catch the reader's eye because they'll be like, oh, here's something different. Remember, they do not want nerds. They don't want someone who is constantly always working. They want someone with a well-rounded personality. So if you have some element like that in your personality or in your life, make sure you are sharing it. So um think about how and the reader's expectations through anti-stereotyping. अब इसका क्या मतलब हुआ मैंने यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ गर्ल हु डज किक बॉक्सिंग अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम जिस तरह की सोसाइटी में रहते हैं देयर आर सर्टेन सोशल नॉर्म्स एंड जेंडर नॉर्म्स जेंडर एक्सपेक्टेशंस सेट सो इफ यू हैव बीन वन सच पर्सन हु हैज डिफरेंट then maybe mention that because वो एक anti stereotypical चीज हो जाएगी which will stand out in your personal statement. Finally, when you review your outline, see if it's giving your values, perspective, authenticity, and craft. If it is crafted artfully, strategically in a way that is making your strengths stand out. What you should not include? Generic sentences. Internal medicine, most encompassing field. I wanted to help people in the community. All of these things are what? They are very general sentences. They are not telling me anything about you. They just tell me that maybe you fit the crowd. And what if I don't want someone who's fitting the crowd? ये जो last वाला है, internal medicine brings together my interest in physiology, pathology, pharmacology, and patient care. But isn't that all of medicine? Even if you're doing PDI, ये सारी चीजों की का mixture नहीं आ रहा है क्या? So these are some very generic sentences that I have observed over the years, and I thought I'll put it out here so that you can make sure you avoid them. Another thing, patient-centered and person-centered are good concepts, but if you're using them as a buzzword without having an understanding of it, then you are in for trouble. Because they could ask you in the interview, क्या आपने यहाँ लिखा हुआ है ये patient-centered, what is your understanding of it? So unless you're able to articulate it and unless you're able to say it out loud, don't use them as buzzwords. Don't use them as to make your personal statement sound good. Unless you truly believe in it, unless you know what this is about. अच्छा एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क्स नहीं यूज कीजिएगा इट इज ओनली फॉर डायलॉग और डायरेक्ट स्पीच अगर आप वो कोट करें लाइक मे बी इन द फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ और इन द लास्ट पैराग्राफ कहीं सो ओनली एन एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क देयर अदरवाइज स्टिक टू कॉमास एंड फुल स्टॉप्स योर पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट नीड्स टू बी पैराग्राफ प्रॉपरली मैंने इनिशियली मेंशन कर दिया था कि 5 to 6 पैराग्राफ्स होने चाहिए सो मेक श्योर दैट प्रॉपर पैराग्राफिंग हुई है उसकी avoid writing a personal statement that sounds like anyone else's. अब जो आपने एक पर्सनल आपको पढ़ ऐसा लगता है कि ये तो किसी की भी हो सकती है व्हाट इज द पर्सनल थिंग ओवर हियर आपने कोई भी पर्सनल एक पेशेंट केस मेंशन कर दिया उसके ऊपर वो तो किसी का भी हो सकता है बट व्हाट आर योर गिव अवेज फ्रॉम इट व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स व्हाट इज योर स्पेसिफिक स्टोरी व्हाट मेक्स यू यू दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट आप जेनेरिक कंटेंट डालेंगे दीज प्रोग्राम राइटर्स आर सो experienced the residents are so experienced do you think they won't be able to pick out कि ये generic है obviously they will अच्छा challenges जो आपने face की हैं foundation whatever you could mention them but then your focus entirely has to be on how you overcame them it does not have to be on the negatives or on complaining I cliche statements mat use कीजिएगा like I have already mentioned over here don't use those ensure that there is a consistent narrative the personal statement is flowing well and logically disjointed experience ke beech mein se you shouldn't be jumping everything should come in a logical manner stick to what's relevant to your journey towards the specialty ठीक है no need to go too deep into everything because again हमारे पास एक word limit है which we have to stick to ओके रेड फ्लैग्स कैसे एड्रेस करने हैं रेड फ्लैग्स हो सकते हैं गैप इन सीवी लो स्कोर्स और लैक ऑफ क्लिनिकल एक्सपीरियंस आई विल बी शेयरिंग पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट विद यू सैम्पल तो उसमें यू विल गेट लिटिल एग्जाम्पल के मैं ये जो सारी बातें कर रही हूँ दीज आर नॉट जस्ट वर्ड्स, इनको एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिकली आप कर किस तरीके से सकते हैं. सो अच्छा, लो scores is best not to be mentioned. And the reason that you should not mention your low score is कि if someone is reading your personal statement at the other end, it means you have already passed through their filters. ठीक है, आपने उनका फिल्टर पास कर पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट. अगर आपका लो स्कोर था तो इसका मतलब ये है कि आपने उस लो स्कोर के कट ऑफ को मीट कर लिया है, तभी आपकी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट वो लोग पढ़ रहे हैं. ठीक है, सो देन यू डोंट हैव टू टॉक अबाउट लो स्कोर्स एनीवेज अनलेस दे आस्क यू इन द इंटरव्यू, जो कि बाद की बात है. पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में लो स्कोर्स की बात नहीं करना है. जो गैप्स इन सीवी एंड लैक ऑफ क्लिनिकल एक्सपीरियंस है, यस दैट इज समथिंग यू कैन टच अबाउट, बट इन अ वेरी स्ट्रेटेजिक वे. रिमेंबर कि इफ देर इज समथिंग एज योर नो दैट दे थिंक इज योर वीकनेस, आपको उसको अपनी स्ट्रेंथ बनाकर शो करना है. अगेन सैम्पल पर्सन स्टेट हाउ दैट इज डन. या फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रगल्स, फैमिली प्रेशर्स, इस तरह की चीजें, you can do it in a constructive and reflective way. ठीक है, the focus needs to be on how these experiences shaped you and made you more empathetic, determined and focused. अच्छा, अब base now coming to the ACGME core competencies, I'm sure you're all very familiar with those. अब आपकी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में ये दो तीन चीजें जो है ना रिफ्लेक्ट होनी चाहिए. दो तीन आपने ट्रेड्स भी हाईलाइट कर दी. बेसिकली योर एंटायर एप्लीकेशन नीड्स टू बी रिफ्लेक्टिंग दोस. A few traits will might come in your LORs, a few will come in CV, and the rest in personal statement. So that way it becomes an entire complete package of these ACGME core competencies. अब आप कौन सी क्वालिटी को किस तरीके से शो कर सकते हैं? This I have just made a table over here in which you can see these. All of these things will be showing showing those traits. अच्छा, अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपने सारी traits एक ही पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में डालनी. No, like I said, you will pick out only the ones that are relevant to you. ठीक है, for example, you had initially gone into an engineering school, but then you decided to shift towards med school. You got your university changed. What emphasis does that have? That means कि you are someone who thinks about their choices. आपने सोचा, you realize you were first inclined towards it, but then you realize that medicine suits you more, and then you shifted towards that. However you're phrasing it, ठीक है, आपने उसको own करना है and you have to turn that into your strength. Again, like I said, इस लिस्ट का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपने सारी की सारी चीजें उठा के एक ही पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में डाल दी. दैट विल लुक वेरी फोर्स्ड. सो डोंट डू दैट. ओनली पिक द वंस दैट आर रेलिवेंट टू यू, जो आपके ऊपर एप्लीकेबल है. हो सकता है आपके ऊपर इनमें से दो ही चीजें हों और आपके दोस्त के ऊपर इनमें से चार चीजें हों. एंड तो अगर जिसके ऊपर वो चार चीजें एप्लीकेबल हैं, इट्स देयर फॉर देम टू फिगर आउट कि कौन सी चीज पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट मटीरियल टाइप. यूज ऑफ एआई. बहुत हंगामा हुआ है इस बात पे कि आप एआई यूज कर सकते हैं या नहीं कर सकते. सो दिस क्लिप इज बेसिकली फ्रॉम द इरास एप्लीकेशन व्हेन यू आर फाइनली getting the certification and submitting your documents. So for brainstorming, proofreading, editing, it is allowed. But how will they know कि अगर आपने पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट एआई ने लिखी है या आपने लिखी है? See, with the advent of generative AI, these program officers have become more sensitive to the authentic voice. उनको बहुत experience है. They know what kind of people are coming from Pakistan. They also know majority जो बड़े हमारे medical institutes हैं, उनमें से किस तरह के students आ रहे होते हैं, उनको ये पता है. Secondly, your personal statement is not be the only document that will be read. वो आपकी CV भी पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, it's read in conjunction with the remainder of your application. So if they see कि writing style inconsistent है, they will at once know कि this was AI and this was not you. Also, your personal statement should match your CV and interview skills. अगर उन्होंने उसमें आपकी पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में पढ़ के इम्प्रेस होकर आपको इंटरव्यू के लिए बुला भी लिया, लेकिन इंटरव्यू में द वे यू शो स्टेटमेंट लिखी गई है वो आपकी नहीं हो सकती. नॉट जस्ट फ्रॉम द, और मैं खाली इंग्लिश की बात नहीं कर रही, मैं थॉट प्रोसेस की भी बात करें, पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में ना एक क्रिएटिव थॉट प्रोसेस शो हुआ हुआ होगा। अगर आपने स्ट्रेटेजिकली लिखी हुई है तो वो शो हुआ हुआ होगा। लेकिन अगर आपसे बात करने के बाद उनको लगा कि नहीं, ये आइडियाज इस इंसान के नहीं हो सकते, देन that will be taken as being in this in not that will not be taken very favorably, and you might be blacklisted. So इसलिए use of AI के लिए be careful. You know how they say कि नकल के लिए अकल चाहिए होती है. So even if you're using AI, you need to be very careful. आपने AI से लिखवा तो लेंगे, लेकिन आपको 10,000 उसके edits करने पड़ेंगे। आप उससे एक स्ट्रक्चर निकलवा सकते हैं, लेकिन आप उससे पूरा लिखवा नहीं सकते। ठीक है। अच्छा, ग्रामर चेक, आई डू नॉट रिकमेंड दैट यू यूज ग्रामरली। ग्रामरली बहुत गलत आंसर्स देता है। क्विलबॉट वर्क्स वे बेटर। So there are some words used by ChatGPT, they are very overused. And आप चाहे वो ईमेल में पढ़ें या आप पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट में पढ़ें, you know that इन्होंने ChatGPT यूज किया हुआ है, and because those are words you don't generally use in conversations. कुछ वर्ड्स मैंने यहाँ स्लाइड के ऊपर मेंशन किए हुए हैं, like solidified, unwavering, resolute, profound, underscored especially. So just be careful about those. So the final checklist. This checklist, this is something that once you've written your personal statement and before you're sending it out to your mentors to read, this is something you can go through. Is the opening strong enough to draw the reader's attention? Is there a clear progression of the applicant's journey, values, and professional goals? Is there at least one strong patient or clinical anecdote that reflects who they are? Red flags अगर हैं तो उनको honestly acknowledge किया गया है या नहीं, and growth के साथ frame किया गया है या नहीं? Is there a sense of cultural humility or a global perspective? Does the ending loop back to the start? अच्छा, ये सारी चीजें जो checklist में included है ना, I will show you the sample personal statement and usme you will see how that's done. Does the writing show and not just tell the applicant's best qualities, and is it flowing smoothly? This is also very important. You could have written something very nicely, लेकिन अगर वो flow नहीं बन रहा है उसमें, तो इसका मतलब है कि आपको उसके multiple edits करवाने पड़ेंगे. सही है. So this was about the personal statements, and before I share the sample personal statement, I will, in fact, मैं पहले sample personal statement share कर लेती हूँ so that you get a better idea. अभी हमने इसकी बात ही की है तो फिर वो कर लेते हैं. मैं sample personal statement share करती हूँ आपके साथ, and after that we will move on to CV and the LOR. So let me just share it. So as you can see on my screen right now, on your screen also, I hope it's visible. This is an internal medicine personal statement. अब इसमें जैसे जैसे हम पढ़ते जाएंगे, हम रेड फ्लैग्स भी देखेंगे कि what are the red flags that this applicant had. I never thought seeing the compassionate faces of a team of doctors strolling into my room in one of New York's biggest hospitals would motivate me to pursue medicine. On returning from a family wedding in Nepal, I was sick with what my unrelenting team of doctors eventually diagnosed as malaria fever, a disease uncommon in a developed country like the United States. However, they persisted until I walked home happy and healthy, inspired to be a doctor. Unfortunately, in the United States was out of reach for my parents. So I returned to my native country, took a student loan, and enrolled in a prestigious medical university. When I had to return to the United States in 2018, leaving my internship unfinished because my father fell ill and I could no longer financially support myself in another country, I sought employment through part-time jobs to save for the US Emily. So you see, there are so many things we have addressed in this first paragraph. The first sentence is captivating. Okay? The first sentence is captivating. Then we've talked about how that person's interest in medicine started. Why medicine वाला जो part था वो भी answer हो गया. फिर हमने ये भी बता दिया इनकी journey, जो last sentence है उसमें हमने इनकी journey बता दी कि had to take a loan, then got into med school, but had to return to US in 2018, leaving the internship finished and financial crunch आ गया था. And ये जो एक पार्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रगल है वो यहाँ पे हमने शो कर दी. अब इससे क्या हो रहा है, हाउ इज दैट आइसबर्ग थ्योरी बीइंग अप्लाइड ओवर हियर? बिकॉज वी आर नॉट स्टेटिंग दैट आई एम डिटर्मिन्ड, आई एम ब्रेव. We are showing through this ये सारी चीजें, going through all of this journey, you know, that's not been easy, of course, right? So ये हम शो कर रहे हैं. This is what we are showing. This is what it means कि you show, you don't tell. हमने यहाँ पे कहीं भी नहीं लिखा कि I'm a brave person, I persevere, I remain determined, I was ambitious. We have shown all of these things through this by stating it this way, and this is what you have to do. अब सी द फर्स्ट, और इनको कनेक्शन बन रहा है इनका ओवर द कोर्स ऑफ नेक्स्ट ईयर. ठीक है, मीन्स कि आप यूएस आने के बाद की बात हम बात करें, सो देयर इज कनेक्शन बिटवीन दीज टू पैराग्राफ्स. ठीक है, जो मैं बात करी थी कि एक अच्छी प्रोग्रेशन होनी चाहिए, दिस इज व्हाट इट मेंट. Over the course of next year, the shocking diagnosis of my sister in law's leukemia, followed by my injury in two separate car accidents. As these misfortunes easily ate up valuable time on my professional calendar, now you see what we're doing here. We're justifying the gap. हम ये नहीं बोल रहे कि I had to take a gap because of this. हम simply बता रहे हैं ये हुआ, ये हुआ. And as they took up valuable time on my professional calendar, I chose resilience over giving up, tenacity over frustration, empathy over indifference, and hard work over pessimism as I continue to work and struggle on my uni. This is how you show and not tell. Again, we did not say I was resilient, I had empathy. We showed how. हमने यहाँ पे एक रेड फ्लैग भी एड्रेस कर लिया और हमने उसको ग्रोथ और स्ट्रेंथ के तौर पे भी फ्रेम कर दिया. And that makes me value every moment I have and hope to spend as a healthcare professional. What are we doing here? Any other one person could be like, you have such a big gap, why should we take you? This is, do you see how we're turning that weakness, that perceived weakness, into a strength over here? They also cultivated in me, so you're basically, what I'm trying to say over here is that here, ये वाला जो sentence है that makes me value every moment I have and hope to spend as a healthcare professional, you are turning that perceived weakness into a strength. You're saying that, yes, because I had to take a gap, all of that happened, I value this opportunity even more. They cultivated in me empathy, in which later evolved into compassion, like the time I was at ABC Hospital as a medical assistant caring for a 40-year-old woman with metastatic cancer. She was miles away from her family, alone, and I found it difficult to let the emptiness of the room be her final observation. I would sit with her, reminding her that she was more than her illness, marveling at how she held on to hope just like I needed to. What is this showing? This is showing that I am the kind of person who takes lessons from everything around me. The last sentence I held on to hope just like I needed to. This shows a growth mindset. Months of suffering from a preventable disease taught me the reality of how the social determinants of health affect global health disparities. Disease that kills people in developing countries unheard of in the developed world. So we're showing the same thing over here. As a proponent of preventive medicine, I enjoy its inclusion in internal medicine, which serves as a nexus for all organ systems. It is the perfect fit for critical thinking and challenging cases, opportunities for professional and personal growth, and finds fulfillment in long-term therapeutic relationships with patients aimed at health promotion and disease prevention. यहाँ पे हमने थोड़ी सी public health की inclusion कर दी, which is always good. In this paragraph, that's what we're showing कि internal medicine में interest क्यों है and basically इस person का क्या है. So from this paragraph, I'm getting to know about this person's personality. ठीक है, कि this person will be involved in public health initiatives also. In a country where the majority had difficulty affording medicine, I have a deep appreciation for the United States insurance-based healthcare system in which even the poorest people receive medical coverage, quality control, and safety are prioritized, and each of the 6 building blocks of a health system is strong enough to ensure universal health coverage through evidence-based medicine and cutting-edge research. During my time here, I have seen the power of medical expertise and scientific advancements. I have seen the power of a sensitive, humane, and enlightened approach to medical care in a palliative patient's room in oncology. Do you see how the cohesion is there, how the story is building? Because we're referring back to what we had mentioned earlier. And in the coming era of modern medicine, we are set to see the power of artificial intelligence in the medical landscape. So as a future physician who is determined to be a part of that health workforce, into a little room and inspire another teenager to choose medicine as a way of life, because in the words of Bernard Lowen, MD, no pleasure is quite akin to the joy of helping other human beings secure and lengthen their hold on life. अब see what we've done over here. This is called ending in closed loop. First paragraph में हमने यही इसी बात की थी कि I was in the hospital, and that is how the love for medicine started. So this is what we're saying here, that I also hope to be that kind of a doctor who will inspire another. So this is what ending in closed loop looks like. That the last paragraph को अब relate करेंगे first paragraph से. And again, यहाँ पे जो हमने quotation use की है, दिस इज रेलिवेंट, हमने इसको सेंटेंस के अंदर मर्ज कर दिया है, स्टोरी के अंदर मर्ज कर दिया है. सो दिस इज रेलिवेंट टू दिस पर्सन स्टेटमेंट, विच इज व्हाई इट इज बीइंग यूज्ड ओवर हियर. इट इज रेलिवेंट टू मेडिसिन, इट इज रेलिवेंट टू द पर्सनालिटी ऑफ दिस पेशेंट. सही. So I will briefly run through an other person statement. This one is also a sample person statement. For Peds. I will this is Peds, so मैं इसको बहुत quickly run through करूंगी, but basically what I want to show you is how you can convert your red flags into your strengths. ठीक है? I will just point out those sentences over here. So you see, that day I became a mother, but somewhere deeper I also reconnected with the physician in me who had quietly been waiting to return. This is this seems to be a red flag, right? Someone who took a gap because they had children, they were their family. But here what we're doing, पहले ही paragraph में we have shown that no, but this is what helped me reconnect to that. फिर second paragraph में हमने story बताई कि 2017 I moved to medical, graduated, moved to US, got married, raised children, chose to they're owning. I chose to pause my medical career to focus on my family, means they're owning their decision. ठीक है, which is showing what? So just showing strength of character. Then we've talked about why pediatrics, the applicant's interest in pediatrics. And then we're also mentioned when the time felt right, I re-entered clinical practice as an observer in the pediatric department of a local hospital. Next, so this in second paragraph is all about why her interest in pediatrics began, how she went back to it. So you see, एक story बन रही है, एक chronological order में story बन रही है, जिसको पढ़ते हुए it's making sense to you. Then third paragraph, living and raising a family in the US and my own clinical experiences have helped me understand the depth of its healthcare culture that values patient autonomy, interdisciplinary care, and family-centered communication. So here we are showing how being in the US, हम वो नहीं कह रहे जैसे हम यूजली आपने उसकी रोटेशंस की बात करते हैं. Here we are definitely linking it to how it's in with the culture. Remember हमने cultural fit की बात की थी. This is what's happening over here. So यहाँ पे एक patient encounter भी हो गया, ठीक है. Then we come to where I want to train in this system, not only to strengthen my clinical acumen, but also because I identify with these core values. Again, showing how she fits in with the system, how she is a perfect match for them. As I navigate the path back into medicine, I realize that it's not easy to explain gaps in a timeline that doesn't account for the unmeasurable work of motherhood. But I do see my journey as fragmented. But I do not see my journey as fragmented. Instead, I believe it has given me depth of understanding of patient purpose. So you see, she is claiming her mother. She is taking responsibility of her motherhood. She is showing pride in her motherhood. She is just owning to the fact that you might know that anybody else generally might not see it as something worthwhile, but I do, and I own up to that. Why? Because it taught me understanding, patience, and purpose. Look at this line. My clinical experiences have filled the gaps with hands-on knowledge, and my life experiences have filled them with humanity. You see here what she's done. She has used her motherhood, her experiences, her time away from clinics to basically show why she is an ideal candidate. Now, the second last paragraph, passionate about caring for children in a way that honors their complexity and potential. I aspire to become a pediatrician who advocates not only for their health, but for the environments that shape their well-being, home, school, and society. Through this sentence, we can see how this candidate has a very good understanding of what it means to be a pediatrician. Okay, इनका futuristic thinking क्या है? What are her aims? That is what we're seeing over here. And here हमने ये भी mention कर दिया what kind of residency program she's looking for. And then the last paragraph. And so I return to where it all began, in that hospital room, holding someone else's daughter or son, remembering why I chose this path. So same thing. We are, look at the ending, now matured by experience, and I step forward, ready to care, ready to serve, and ready to begin again. Again, linking it back to the first paragraph, again, ending in a closed loop and making the personal statement very strong. So that was for the हमारे वो हो गया what do you say, your sample person statement, and now we will move on to the CV. CV and LOR is not very long, so we shall finish it soon, but I'm sharing my screen. So this one's for CVs now. Acha, CV में I am going to go through this quickly now because CV and application basically जो आपकी application होती है वो उसी की हम बात कर रहे हैं where the उसका purpose यही है कि आपके सारे clinical experiences, education, research work, volunteer work that you have done, everything is being shown together in it. What is that helping the programs do? Helping them assess your qualifications based on the ACGME core competencies and helping set you apart from other applicants. What you need to do, you need to keep it concise and focused. They're reviewing. Acha, a lot of times, some clients have come to me and been like, can you please write it in a paragraph form? Whereas I have always discouraged against that. I have always said that do it bullet. Again, reasoning kya hai? This is the thing. People will give you advice, but always look at what's the reasoning or logic behind that advice. And the logic behind this particular advice of mine, to keep it in bullet points, is that again, they have so many documents to read, so many things to review. Make their life easier. Okay, if you make it easy for them, it will be more appealing to them. उनको already personal statement पढ़नी है जो prose form में लिखी हुई है, ठीक है, paragraphs में लिखी हुई है. अब वो CV भी ऐसी पढ़ने लगे तो it's not really going to work for them then. Majority, I'm not saying it's like that for everyone, but majority. So why take a risk? You better play it safe, right? And CVs हमेशा bullet points में होती हैं, never in very close. So you will emphasize on your clinical rotations. जो उसके अंदर है, the application is so straightforward. You kind of have to basically fill in the blanks kind of चीज. अच्छा, अब जहां आपने observerships की हैं, a lot of applicants write the name of the attending they have worked with. So don't do that. ठीक है, I advise against it, and the reason is to avoid bias. You don't know if the person reading your CV or reviewing your CV is on good terms or on bad terms with that particular attending. If they are on bad terms, you know they might just become biased and be like, okay, I don't want to invite them. ठीक है, LOR में मेंशन हो रहा है वो और बात है. That is another thing, but do not take a risk where you can avoid it. That is the reason I say that no need to mention your names. Sorry, the names of the attendings in the CV. LOR में तो आप mention कर सकते हैं, कर ही रहे होते हैं, because LOR जा ही उनकी तरफ से रहा होता है, but CV में mention करने की as such कोई need नहीं है. So avoid being over efficient. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, most important, the most of the frequently asked question, meaningful section experience को कैसे लिखना है? Meaningful section experience ऐसे लिखना है that it relates to the mentioned key characteristic. ठीक है, जो उस हर experience का एक primary focus characteristic होगा. तो जो first three experiences होते हैं application में, उनमें वो those first three have to be your meaningful ones. So जो आप मीनिंगफुल आप लिखेंगे कि why is this experience meaningful for me, make sure you're relating that back to its key characteristics. Okay, जो इम्पैक्टफुल एक्सपीरियंस होगा वो आपकी बिल्कुल एप्लीकेशन के एंड में आएगा. नाउ उसमें यू हैव टू चूज समथिंग दैट यू हैव नॉट मेंशन एनीवेयर एल्स इन योर एप्लीकेशन. ठीक है, नाउ द की डिफरेंस इज दैट मीनिंगफुल कैन बी some meaningful can be from the work experiences that you're mentioning, लेकिन impactful can be from anywhere. ठीक है, impactful can be something that happened to you in your childhood, impactful can be something from your personal life also, but make sure it's not mentioned. आपने उसको कहीं और नहीं mention किया है, because it doesn't make sense, right? वो एक ही चीज आपसे बार बार क्यों पूछेंगे? They don't want to hear the same thing again. They want to hear something new. So in the impactful section, put in something that you've not mentioned in your personal statement or anywhere else. And be strategic in your approach to show how much you've learned and why it was impactful for you. Now, here I have an example of a meaningful experience. The experience was an internship at JPMC. So, see, during a night shift in the emergency department, I treated a middle-aged woman with diabetic ketoacidosis. She had traveled hours for care, alone and frightened. I stayed by her side through the night, monitoring her vitals, helping her communicate with the team, and even offering emotional support. That night, I realized the importance of human presence in healing. It was not just about IV fluids or insulin, it was about compassion. So ये एक मीनिंगफुल एक्सपीरियंस हुआ ना, ठीक है? Why? Because इसमें हम कौन से की कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स चूज किए हो सकते हैं? नंबर वन बीइंग एम्पैथी एंड कंपैशन. तो इसमें अगर मैंने की कैरेक्टरिस्टिक एम्पैथी एंड कंपैशन शो किया हुआ है और मैं ये मोस्ट मीनिंगफुल डाल रही हूँ, so this is actually very interesting for someone to read versus this. Now, this is a generic, meaningful experience. Internship was meaningful because it helped me learn a lot about internal medicine. I improved my clinical knowledge and worked with patients from many backgrounds. I developed important skills like teamwork and time management. The experience made me more confident as a future doctor. अभी कितना generic है ये, literally अभी जितने भी लोग attend कर रहे हैं ये webinar, हर कोई ये लिख दे उन सब पे apply हो जाएगा. लेकिन जो personalized वाला था, जो मैंने अभी दिखाया था, this one, the one over here, this is specific to only one person who had that experience. This is what will make it stand out. जब इतनी CVs होती हैं उनमें सब में एक ही तरह की चीज लिखी हुई होगी, so only something that is going to stand out like that works. Okay. Yeah. So the generic version is naming the qualities, but it's not showing how. And that is what you need to do. You need to show how. So leadership and extra curricular, obviously O level से पहले वाली चीजों को आप work experience में अगर डालेंगे, so it's not going to make much sense. Nothing should be more than 5 years old, unless of course आपका कोई भी experience नहीं है and you have to fill in that space. So geographical preferences, acha, I'm skipping this ACLS, BLS because you all know obviously you need to put that in. Geographical preferences, there is contention over that. Some programs favor, some don't. Again, if you believe that it's going to help you, because of course it's as much about you as about them, then you can mention it. Proofread very carefully, multiple times. Spelling and grammatical errors should not be there, okay? खुद भी review करें, ask someone else to review it for you also. Customize it for each program. If you're applying for pediatrics, you cannot use the same experiences as you have in internal medicine. Unless, of course, आपको उसमें observership नहीं मिली and then you're applying it, तो फिर आपको अपने जो bullet points में जो आप डालेंगे experiences की details, वो फिर आपको बहुत strategic होकर उसको ऐसे tailor करना पड़ेगा कि उसमें it's also highlighting that part. So you will have to be very, very careful. Start your bullet points with action verbs like managed, conducted, analyze. Okay, that will make your experiences more impactful and engaging to read. Led, implemented, coordinated, achieve. Okay, same thing here we have shared. Example kya hai? Where you're quantifying your accomplishments. Quantifying means putting a number to it if you can. That is just always better. For example, led a team of 5 medical students in a community health outreach program providing primary care services to over 200 underserved patients. What is this showing? It's quantifying the accomplishment because it's showing how many people you were leading and also the impact that was created. So when you put in numbers like this, it means that this is not just general work, but you actually did the work and you were so involved and you know what happened there. Avoid lengthy sentences and unnecessary details. So yeah, I think we just discussed that. So you have to focus on rotations and research that is relevant to your specialty. So same goes for LORs. Again, overuse ChatGPT words. Please nahi use kijiye. Same ChatGPT word list for CVs also. Don't use them in your meaningful experience section or impactful experience section or any other experience section. They will be quick to know, okay, you have used AI. So be careful when you're doing that. And also remember that, again, CV is just one component of that application. You have to complement it with a well-written personal statement and letters of recommendation so that it's an overall complete package that you have, right? So having said that, we will now move on to the last bit that we have over here, which is the LOR. So LORs का ये होता है कि mostly LORs your preceptors will be writing, ठीक है, attendings जिनके साथ आपने rotations की है, they will be the ones writing it for you. But sometimes they ask you to write it. They're like कि आप लिख के दे दें, हम उसको जो है upload कर देंगे अपनी तरफ से. So that is where this comes, and LOR will basically prove that yes, the applicant's performance is in line with the ACGME competencies. So it is basically strengthening your application, and it needs to be well written. Please do not underestimate the importance of a good LOR. It can work wonders. Unfortunately, a lot of people provide generic ones. So if you are getting the opportunity to draft it for your attending, do that, but make sure it's good. ठीक है, again, list of overused chat GPT words that we have over here. Don't use those. Avoid them in the LOR also. अब इसमें क्या है कि the ACGME core competencies need to be woven into your letter. ठीक है, अब मैं यहाँ पे मैंने एक एग्जांपल दी हुई है कि फॉर एग्जांपल आप इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन की बात करें, सो यू कांट जस्ट राइट डॉक्टर एक्स हैज गुड इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स. यू विल राइट complete thing. During a particularly challenging family meeting regarding end-of-life care, she conveyed the medical information with clarity, sensitivity, and empathy. Her ability to build rapport with patients, families, and the healthcare team was invaluable and appreciated by all our team members. Incidences like these or descriptions like these need to go into the LOR. Not simple. They're good, a good communicator, good interpersonal skills. How you can do that, it's up to you. Create USC tracking sheet for yourself, जिसमें you're putting in the names of the program, their contact person from whom you will be contacting for the LOR, and क्योंकि अभी आपका rotation भी चल रहा होगा, right? So any time you come across anything interesting that happened during that rotation, put it down in that sheet. And when you're requesting the attending for a LOR, you can just give them that sheet, or when you're writing it yourself also, you can just refer to that sheet. So that is one tip I always give my mentees. So you're starting with an enthusiastic recommendation, then and फिर आपने सारी जो भी आपको उनके बारे में बोलना था वो बोल दिया आपने. And in the end, you will also write that you will mention that you're available for follow up. And everything that the LOR contains needs to be personal and specific. You have to focus on the unique attributes. And khali, like I said, ye nahi ki aapne khali likh diya, they're empathetic, compassionate. It has to be backed up by examples, okay? Tangible examples. So professional and supportive has to be in a formal tone throughout the letter, but should still feel supportive and confident. Avoid generic phrases. I've given the example on the screen. The applicant is hardworking. No. Dr. X consistently arrived early to rounds and volunteered to take on additional cases, demonstrating a strong work ethic and commitment to patient care. Keep the letter 1 to 1.5 pages. 1 page is the best, so that you'll be able to cover all the relevant points also. So that brings us to the end of our presentation. We've covered personal statements, LORs, CVs, and I would now like to open the floor to questions. If anyone has any questions, you can reach out to me. You can ask me right now. I'll be more than happy to answer them. My number is also displayed on the screen, and so is my social media handle. So if you want to reach out for any tip, advice, anything at all, you can also do that. So if you have any questions, please, you can either put it in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can ask. Arija, are you there? No, you don't have to write a personal statement before USMLE step 1. आप पहले step 1 कर लें, step 2 कर लें, step 2 सीख के कर लें. Then you'll come to writing this. The statement comes when you are going for the when you're जब आप एप्लीकेशन के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे होते हैं, ठीक है, when you have to start the whole application process in the sense कि आप मैच के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे होते हैं, आप रेजिडेंसी पोजीशंस के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे होते हैं, एंड अगेन लाइक आई सेड मेरी स्टेप 2 सीके के बाद आता है, सम पीपल गिव स्टेप 3 ऑल्सो एक साथ, एंड फिर वो अप्लाई करते हैं. Wonderful. Thank you. I hope this was helpful. I would love to know what your feedback is on all of this, because that's what helps us do better. So,
It was an amazing session, Dr. Arfa. Thank you so much for your time. I learned a lot.
you're welcome. I hope this was informative. And if anybody wants to reach out, then you can definitely share my contact number, and I'll be happy to guide your students.